Let's watch an idiot try to ride a motorcycle. Some guy rides.
Well, dudes, that's it for Johnny Powell. He's history. He is history. He's telling his dudes about the hell that he's been through. So it's like I don't know, 1:30 now, and I'm gonna try to get this done, dudes.
Thank you very much.
Later, pal. Don't get too wasted. So I'm gonna go getting to quite a late start, but I'm gonna try to do this stupid route, man. You know what I mean? Oh, that really sucks. It really sucks. So anyway, I always get back on the camera and retell everything you just saw. I'm trying not to do that. But had a flat. I rode Johnny Powell back here. Well, I'm doing it. I'm doing exactly what I said I wasn't gonna do. Rode Johnny Powell back here on Little Ugly, which was pretty hilarious, and what else? Oh, wait. I'm gonna go this way. And what am I talking about? Okay, so anyway, got his truck. We drove back in his truck to the bike. It's not that far away, maybe 15-20 minutes tops. And put the bike on the God damn it. Put the bike on the truck. Grant was actually there. He had come back, so he helped us. And then we thought it would be good for Johnny Powell to pull his truck down onto this sort of trailhead, so it was more level, so we could get the bike on. Well, it turned out not to be a good idea, because his truck's not four-wheel drive, and he got stuck there. So we flagged down a guy in a truck and used one of Johnny Powell's tie-down straps, and he got out of that mess. So that was fiasco number 2. Then what happened next? Then we got back to the place. This guy Lewis, super cool guy, offered to go to his house, which is down the road, to get him a 21-inch tube, which he did, which was really cool. And so we put that on, and there's the outpost. That's where you get your OHV, I think, permit or whatever. So anyway, got the tube, got the tire off the bike, not a big issue. Got the tire off the rim, not a big issue. And got the tube in, got the stem through the hole without a big issue, even though my stem puller or something, I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, got it on the bike, or no, got the tube in, got the tire back on, and aired it up, and it didn't really air up. So either it got pinched or whatever. It just wouldn't air up enough to seat the bead, and that's where we're at. That's where we're at, dudes. So an unfortunate chain of events, and now I am I'm at a rally riding solo, because that's just how I do it. I guess that's just what's meant to be for me. I was supposed to be riding with Grant and Johnny Powell, but that's not happening. So anyway, it's 100 miles, 105 miles, and so now my mission is to get back before it gets dark. So no, I'm not going to be doing much goofing around, and there you go. That's where I'm at, and I don't know if I'm doing the route backwards or what's happening, but I don't know. This is the way it says to go, so this is the way I'm going. This doesn't look right to me, honestly, but whatever. So I don't know if I'll get to do the whole route or not. It looks like there's a couple of places I can boot back if I need to. So anyway, not the way things were supposed to go today, but that's all right, I guess. And that anyway, that OHV section we did, man, pretty serious. Pretty serious, pretty good, but not into any of that for the rest of the day. So hopefully it'll be chill, and you know, damn it, Johnny Powell, he's probably gonna drink all the beers and be useless when I get back. Probably not, honestly, but we'll find out. But anyway, that's the last of the high drama of the day. We're done with that. I'm just gonna be riding around Uwharrie and freezing my ass off. That's where we're at, dudes. That's where we're at. I guess I didn't film it, but I just passed Grant. He's going the other way, and he said there's a good bit of gravel up here. I've been on. It's mostly been pavement. I skipped one. There was like a little horseshoe and a road that went straight across, and I'm a little bit worried about getting back before dark, so I cut that part off. So it's been a lot of pavement, but he said after you get up here to 109 somewhere, there's more dirt and gravel. So that's cool. And he said he would have spun around and come back with me, but his hands are freezing, and I get it. I get it. It is cold out, dudes. It's cold. And these gloves, I gotta tell you, they're freaking awesome. I'm using the batteries today because I'm not going to be out for, 10 hours. So hopefully they'll last. I think they will. But man, I started out with those Revit gloves that are falling apart now, and my hands are freezing, so I switched over, and now I got no complaints. No complaints, dudes. Toasty. But there is a piece of gear that I need to get for winter riding, and then I'll be totally set. I think this jacket is very warm. It's quilted. I got a puffy on underneath that, and that's fine. Although a heated vest wouldn't suck. And I might be getting one of those. Some company emailed me and wanted me to review one, so I might get that, and that'll be cool. But what I do need is some puffy pants, man. That's on the list, dudes, because my legs, I'm not freezing, but my legs aren't warm. Not at all. So that would be, if I had a heated vest and puffy pants, I would be winterized, fully winterized. These gloves, I gotta tell you, man, I'll leave the link in the description for these. They're good. They're good. I don't think they're cheap. They're like $100 and, I don't know, $20, $30. When I first got these, I actually did a video, and because I looked up the serial number to find out what exactly they sent me, and somehow I screwed it up and went to this unheated gloves thing, and they were like 40 bucks, and I'm like, oh my god, these are 40 bucks? These are awesome for 40 bucks. Well, I was wrong. I had to do the video over because I got it wrong. And yeah, they're like 120, 130, something like that. There is a discount if you use my promo code. It's in the description, whatever. But they're good. They're good. I've never had any, so I don't know what to compare them, how to compare them, or how they compare. I don't know how to speak, but I don't know, man. They're good. I'm digging them. And the batteries, the batteries make them hard to get on a little bit, but once you got them on, man, oh, they're so nice. Oh shit. See, you guys, again, distracting me, and every problem I have is your fault. That's what I'm going with. Still loving the DMD because of stuff like that. I mean, that's just so cool. It flashes, gets your attention, and so you don't waste too much time. I almost got hit by a freaking huge cotton truck. It was like just this big, massive flatbed with those huge, humongous bales. They're not even bales. I don't know what you'd call them. They're huge circles of cotton. They gotta be like, I don't know, 7 feet across or something. Huge. And he was barreling down one of these roads. This area is cool, man. I mean, I wish the sun was out. That'd be nice. But these country roads are cool. All the farmland, it's really pretty. And there was one place where it came over a little thing, and you could see like mountains out there. I don't know what those are. Maybe I wouldn't. Maybe they're not mountains. Maybe they're hills. But it was pretty. And I don't know. I'm just surprised because, like I said, I'm just so pro WNC because that's what I know, and it is awesome. But this is great. This is great. There was another route that, oh my god, what am I doing? There's another route that Duke said he liked. It's the Sand Hill loop, maybe something like that. But anything with the word sand in it doesn't sound good to me because I suck at sand, and so that didn't sound good. But the OHV, there was I had the wrong track in here. That's why we ended up on that OHV section, which we didn't have a permit for, and we shouldn't have been on it. But honest mistake. I thought I had just the regular route, but I would like to do that, man. I think at dinner last night, Duke gave a little welcome speech and whatever, and he was talking about the route, and he said, you know, it starts out with this rock garden, which is what we were going through, that big rock hill, and there's ledges and all that crazy stuff. Pretty nuts. But he said it mellows out a little bit after that. So that was the worst of it. So if we had kept going, we probably would have been fine, except for not having a permit. So it's good we turned around, I guess. And I guess it's good too, because it would have sucked for John to get his flat out there somewhere. I'm so bummed, man. He drove 3 hours to change a tire. Got like, I don't know, 20-30 minutes of riding in. It's really just sucks, man. It sucks. When we were ripping the tube out, it was like glued inside, glued to the tire. So I don't know. I mean, I guess he said it's just old and whatever, so I don't know what to say about that. It really sucks. And just holding that DR when I was when he was putting the tire back on the front, just so it didn't fall. I like that thing, man. I think I would like a DR. I really do. They're cool. Cool and light. With a stupid square headlight. That's the only problem. But he said he was like getting on that thing after the BMW. It's like riding a dinosaur, he said. But you know, riding a dinosaur, that could be pretty fun, I think. So I think, oh Jesus, I think cutting off that one little U, I probably cut off like 15 miles or so. But I think that's gonna let me see out there. There's mountains. I think that's gonna get me home, get me back to camp before it starts getting dark, which would be good. Look at it. Look out there. I don't know. I just don't expect to see any. It's like I just expect it to be flat out here in the East North Carolina. And is it eastern or east? Because Tennessee, it's east, right? You're supposed to say east, not eastern Tennessee, East Tennessee. I gotta get all these rules right, my friends. Gotta get them all right. And Johnny Powell's like, so seems like you kind of like the rally situation. And I do. This is a recent thing that I've realized. I am socially awkward. I never really felt that way or knew that about myself, but I was at this work event. I was doing a live stream for this organization, and you know, there's all the people I don't know and stuff like that, and I just say the weirdest things to people, like just that make no sense at all. I wish I could think of an example, but it's just like I say it and then they walk away and I'm like, what? Why did I just say that? It's just, I'm so freaking awkward around new people. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is. And it's the same thing. Oh God, man. Can't every motorcycle manufacturer put the light thing and the horn in the same organization? Is that too much to ask? And it wouldn't matter if I didn't have to obsessively clear my blinker. I don't know why I do that either. I've got a lot of problems. Lots of problems. It's nice out here though, isn't it? I could live out here. You knew I was going to say that. But yeah, social awkwardness. I never knew that about myself, but it's a thing. It's a thing. It only took me 58 years to realize it, but I have it. I don't know what to say. But really cool people out here, man. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Met a guy named Eve this morning. Talked to him for a bit about his what's the Harley? The what are those called? Oh shit. What are the dirt sort of Harleys? Why can't I remember? God. Social awkwardness, dementia, so many problems. OCD. This is cool. What are those called? Jesus. It's a Harley. Anyway, cool looking bike, man. Cool looking bike. Grant's Ibex is a really cool looking bike. What other bikes did I see? There's a lot of Honda CR, what are they? CRF, Rally, whatever those are. A couple of those. And there was one, some kind of Triumph Scrambler kind of bike, a couple T7s, all kinds of cool bikes. And in sort of the rule book of this rally, there's no rule book, honestly, but there was an email, and it was like, you know, drive with a buddy, don't be an idiot, or something like that. You know, don't be a dumbass. And I was riding with 3 people or 2 people, but now I'm a dumbass, riding solo as usual. That's how I do it. That's how I do the rally. I don't know, dudes. But I get why people like, God damn it. And why am I clearing my blinker again? Why? Oh, Jesus. Need help. I need help. If anyone out there is a counselor willing to give me some free sessions, or if you'll take a pile of cotton, I could probably handle that too. Those things, that's what the truck had on it. Just massive, man. I honestly didn't know that they grew cotton out here. I thought that was a more southern, more south thing. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And I think tonight there's another dinner and a raffle of some sort. So obviously I'll put the link to this event, or just I'll put a link to something that'll get you to this event for next year, because it's cool. Maybe you'll want to go. I think it's a good idea to get people out here in the freezing cold to ride motorcycles. I mean, it makes sense, right? I think so. I am psyched for a nice cup of bourbon. That's going to be good. Pretty excited about that. Oh, Johnny Powell, come on, man. What happened today? What happened? Such a bummer. Anyway, I'm on a motorcycle, dudes, and that's what's important. I'm on a motorcycle, and I just remembered I can't get hurt on this either, because India, dudes, is coming up in like weeks. I think it's 20 days away, and I will be in freaking India, where I've never been before, and I'm psyched to just be there in the madness that is India. And driving a tuk-tuk 2,000 miles. That sounds good, right? Who wouldn't want to do that other than my wife? I think she's gonna have fun. You'll be the first to know. Well, should I shut the hell up for a while? I feel like yes, I should. There's the lake. Dude, it's cold. That's pretty. What lake is this? Baldwin, I think. Hard to see my screen. Just the type, if it was just a little bit larger. It's really pretty though. I've been blasting, man. I think I'm only like 20 miles left. Very pleasant. Really cool area. Glad I came. Glad I did it. Bummed Johnny Powell's not on the route. There's some road that I think goes down to the lake, but Grant said he headed down that way, but somebody on a T7 wiped out on it and said it was slippery or something like that. So he didn't go all the way down, which you would think would tell me not to go down there. But I'm thinking about going down there. I'm just thinking about it. Only because, I mean, it is kind of slick back here, but only because this happened faster than I thought it was gonna. I mean, 20 miles, that could be another hour, depending, at least, but yeah, this is pretty gnarly, actually. It's just this slippery clay. Ooh. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Oh, shit. It's not that bad. But, dudes, I'm surprised at how cool it is down here. Had no idea. I think that's the point of this rally, is to show people that it's freaking cool. I could live there. Dudes, I don't know why, but I'm on this mechanic kick. I've already told you about the Prius that I installed replaced the hybrid batteries, which was quite a job, and it went fine, no problems. At least that's what I say weeks after it's done. I'm sure there was something that happened, but and then Wednesday I decided I was going to I installed some sumo springs in the front of the RV, because it is just, I mean, it sways and it's just really got a loose suspension, and it's also got no clearance at all, so I'm always scraping stuff. This is cool, isn't it? It's very cool. Nice. Anyway, I bought some suspension airbags for it, for the rear. The sumo springs took like 5 minutes to put on the existing front shocks, and they really do help. It's amazing that just a little piece of engineered rubber is like $250, but that's what they charge for it, and I guess it's worth it. I mean, just wish I could come up with an idea like that and just sell something. Anyway, so the airbags, they weren't that bad. The thing that really sucked was getting the existing bump stops off the van. Oh my God. I tried for probably 2 or 3 hours, and I'd get him to budge a little bit. I was using a oil filter wrench, and it was sort of working, but I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. So I texted my buddy. There's this guy that we almost bought an RV from. He's the one where we found out about this type of RV that we have. It's a Winnebago Trend, and there's a Winnebago Viva, and they're basically the same thing. And he had one. It had 90,000 miles on it, which is why we didn't buy it. But we went down there and looked at it, and he let us drove it, and he was really cool. His name's Robert. And I didn't buy it from him, but I've kept in touch with him because he's just like, he's one of those just sort of like genius guys that knows everything about everything. And he's got this really cool farmhouse in Mills River, and this huge shop. Just like, God, I don't even know how big it is. It's got to be 40 by, it might even be bigger than that. It's huge. It's huge. But anyway, I texted him. I'm like, dude, I'm having so much trouble. Can you help me? And he does some stuff like that for a living. So, you know, I'm like, how much would you charge me? Let me bring it down there and let's see if we can get these off. So he's like, sure. So I drove over there in the RV, pulled it into his giant shop, just killer. I would just die to have a place like this. It's kind of the size of Homer's bunkhouse place. Might even be bigger. But sort of just a big, huge cement pad and this giant structure. Just perfect. And anyway, I pulled it in there, and it still took us 2 hours to get them off. It was hell. Just total hell. We had to break the rubber, cut the rubber, then sawzall, and like just all. It was hell. It was total hell. But we finally got him off. And he was talking about that he might be selling his place. And dudes, I would love to live on this property. It's so cool. And it's so close to like Mills River recreation area, campground. We've been up there a bunch of times. That's where Yellow Gap starts, which is closed still. I heard a little bit of it opened up on the other side. Anyway, I'm sure you don't know what I'm talking about. But it's a killer place. And I don't know if he ever does sell it. I would seriously, we could sell our house and get it for sure. It's awesome, man. I would love to have a shop like that. Although, I mean, just a place to put the bikes and work on stuff would just be so killer. I don't know where I'm going with this. Nowhere. I'm pretty sure I'm going nowhere. But anyway, we got him off. So I drove home. And then installed the airbags, which was hell. God, it sucked. But you know, they go on top of the spring, and then they attach where the bump stop used to be, and then you fill them with air, and they raise it up a little bit so you get a little more clearance, a few inches, and they just really stop the swaying, which is awesome. I'm really psyched to have them. And this was the first trip I've done with them, and I'm glad I had them, because getting into that campground up there, that road's pretty messed up, and I would have dragged. So anyway, I'm getting more handy. I can do some stuff now. Cut to the airbags flying off on the highway and you know, but until then, good job me. And I also ordered a 12-volt air conditioning unit. I waited till this has been on the list for like a year or longer, and Jen and I were in Phoenix, and we were camping just in a church lot. You know, it was like a Harvest Host kind of thing, just sleeping, and it was like 110, and it was awful. And we were the parking lot was sort of butted up against I don't know, some apartments and stuff, so what is wrong with me? So we couldn't use the generator to turn on the AC, so we just roasted. And Jen got a frozen bag of shrimp out of the refrigerator, out of the freezer, and like sat the bag on her torso to cool down. It was brutal. It was so hot. It was so uncomfortable, and we were just miserable all night. It was awful. And so I already knew about this AC unit, but you can run it off your lithium batteries and you know, charge those with solar, so you don't have to run a generator. And I think, from what I've seen, I think we could run it all night and be okay with power, because our solar system's pretty killer. It's I mean, I hardly use 30% overnight, if that. It's pretty great. It's pretty great. And I didn't get our solar system's great, but I didn't get an inverter because, I mean, when I was looking at it, number one, they're really expensive. Number two, they're very big, those inverters. Okay, now this is where I probably shouldn't go, as I'm going to where I shouldn't go. Because I looked at them, you know, the inverter is so you can run 110 stuff, and you can just plug into the normal home style 110 receptacles and run stuff off your lithium batteries. But when I really thought about it, it's like the only thing we need that for, we don't have a coffee maker, you know, we don't bring any stuff like that because it uses so much power that even if we had an inverter, it wouldn't be great because it would just suck so much power. So, you know, we don't have hair dryers or coffee pots or, you know, anything like that plugs into 110. The only thing we need 110 for is to charge our laptops. And I think these days, even my MacBook, I think, will charge off USB, although it'll probably take forever. So anyway, I didn't get the inverter because I'm like, I don't think we need it. All our stuff is 12 volt anyway. You know, all the stuff you need to charge, your phones, your whatever. So, so I just got a little, you know, portable 110 converter, 12 volt to 110, and it works just fine to charge the laptops. So good job, me. Good job. Right? I don't need that stinking inverter. And now with the 12 volt AC, I'm gonna be so psyched. I hope it works. And I'm gonna attempt to put that in myself too, which is a mistake because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to cut through the roof to get the wiring done. But that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. This doesn't look bad. I'm wondering. Falls Dam. I'm sure I shouldn't be doing this, but I don't care. I just don't care. And I'm pretty sure I haven't mentioned this in 3 minutes, but it is cold, dudes. It's cold. I don't know how cold, but but I'm comfy. My feet are a little cold, just a little bit. I should have doubled up on the socks probably. And my legs are cold a little bit, and everything else is good to go. These gloves are still working. So much better without the wires, but you know, for a long ride, the wires are fine. And that's it. I think my Southeast BDR just posted the first one last week. It's December, I don't know, 4th, 5th or something. So those started to post. I'm probably going to interject there and do a Wednesday video to give away this jacket. Not this jacket, but the jacket just like this. So hopefully somebody is already enjoying that at this point, because this video probably won't post until February or so. And yeah. So if I don't know when the India videos are going to start posting, but that's going to be over at the other channel, Our Exit Strategy. So check that channel out. Nobody watches our videos there. We get like 50 views, and I don't know. It's just not doing well, and I don't really care. It's for us just to have the videos, but I don't know. I don't think they're that bad. Somebody go check them out, or if you have checked them out, are they bad? I don't know. They're just not catching on at all. Not at all. The TMB videos did pretty good, but these are not doing good at all. The videos that are out there now are our Newfoundland trip, the 30-day RV epic adventure, which it was great. It was so great. Like, we could easily retire and just live like that. It would be fine with me. It would be fine with me. What else is up, dudes? I'm still nervous about health insurance. I don't know what. Hopefully we figured something out by now, if it's February, because I don't have any good ideas, really. There are no good options. No good options, dudes. I mean, no matter what your political persuasion, I think we can agree that healthcare in America is broken. I mean, that's not a political statement, is it? That's just a fact. I feel like we can all agree on that, can't we? I wish I knew what to do about it. I wish somebody a lot smarter than me knew what to do about it. But I don't know, and those smart people obviously don't know either. So here we are. It's a bummer. It's a bummer. But I'm on a motorcycle in the woods, and I should not be thinking about health insurance. Right? That's the point. That's the point of this. So, there you go. Man, this is a lot. This is far. I didn't know it was going to be this far. This is just a little out and back, and I guess there's some lake view point or something. I'm not really sure. What else, dudes? I have floated the Oregon, Washington, Idaho idea again to Johnny Powell and Tat Steve. Tat Steve is, I would say, tepidly interested. His dog is having issues, so he's gonna have to deal with that. That's his priority right now. So I think I'm not positive, but I think he's decided not to do the Dead Horse to Ushuaia, however you say it, this summer, because of his dog situation. So I think he's decided that because he just can't be away for 3 or 4 months while that's going on. If it's still going on. I think the dog had some surgeries or something, and it's doing good, but I don't think he knows if the dog's totally out of the woods or not. So he's dealing with that. But so anyway, I think that means he's not doing the big, huge, massive trip, which means maybe he could do this other, not as massive, but pretty massive trip. I think it's going to be at least getting out there, doing it, getting back. Could be 35 days, maybe. That's a lot. That's a lot. It's not 4 months, but it's not nothing. There's lots of dispersed camping in here. So anyway, that's what I'm gunning for. Johnny Powell and his damn job, man. I don't know what to say about it. But maybe he'll be able to do some of it. Although it would suck because he'll have to, you know, just all the logistics of getting a bike out west. I would like to just ride out there if I had the time and the butt power to ride that Royal Enfield that far. I mean, that's a brutal trip to Boise. I mean, that's a good, I don't know, I don't even know. I drove from Boise to Asheville in the RV, and it was hell. I think it took me 3 days, and that's in comfort. And I don't mind driving 10 or 12 hours a day on a Royal Enfield. Ugh, that would be brutal. So the other thing I was thinking, I know I'm babbling a lot. I don't know what to tell you. Just press stop. That's probably your best bet. But my wife might have a gig in Victoria, BC, in the end of the summer, or sometime October of next year. And so I'm thinking maybe I get the RV, I get a trailer, and trailer the bikes. Maybe Steve will come down to Asheville, and then we can trailer in the RV, drive out to Boise, find a place. Hey, if anybody lives out that way, near Boise, anywhere, let me know if I could leave an RV in your driveway for a month or something. But I'm thinking if I could figure that out, then we could trailer out there, do the huge route, and then I hate to have that trailer on the thing. Anyway, and then I'd get in the RV. Steve would, I guess, either I could trailer his bike and he wouldn't get it for a long time or something, or he could ship it from Boise, or he could ride, which, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what he does, because that's kind of how he rolls. But then I can take the RV up to Victoria if I can get into Canada again. And do I go? What do I do? Oh yeah. And meet my wife. She can do her gig there. And then maybe we could do Glacier and Yellowstone and whatever else. And then drive home. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking, dudes. Ooh, this looks messy. This looks yuck. How's it going? Is it super?
At the bottom.
Is it really yuck down there?
Yeah, it's steep and yucky.
Maybe I'll skip that.
I would suggest it.
Okay. Thank you. This is a bad idea. I'm gonna get stuck. I'm gonna have to get John to come get me in his truck, and that's how this is gonna go. But let's just go see. Let's go take a little peek. Right? You can't turn around without at least seeing what you're turning around about. That's what I'm saying. And this is what a little bike is all about, dudes. This is what a little bike is all about. No problems. No problems. We'll see what I say when I'm trying to get back up, but yep. This is where a big bike would suck. And a little bike is good. Look at those freaking things. Well, since we came down here, you know what we're gonna have to do now. Don't you? Yeah, you do. Oh. Hell yeah. A little ugly. I'm not gonna give you too much praise till we're back up, but you are a superstar, my friend. A superstar. Very pretty. Very pretty, my friends. Now, who thinks I'm gonna have trouble getting out of here? Who? Go ahead. You can say it if you want. I'm not gonna be offended. But I've got a lot of faith in Little Ugly here. I've got a lot of faith. You know what I mean? Little Ugly, man. No problems. No problems at all. rock star. Ugh, this is messy though. It's pretty gross. Where does that go? No, gotta go back the way. Okay. That's just how it is sometimes. Whew. I'm pretty excited to be warm somewhere for a minute. I think I'm only 9 miles. This thing says 9 miles. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. Well, glad I did that. Whatever. That was cool. Pretty little lake. I don't know if... Is this the same body of water that we were at? It must be, yeah. It's all one thing. Pretty cool. I think I mentioned this before, but I'll mention it again. I'm really glad I'm not in a tent tonight. This is Teleco plane style. And it was alright, but... Oh, I think my gloves just gave up the ghost. I think the batteries are done. That's okay. That's okay. I have the cord. I could plug them in, but it's only 10 miles, right? I think we can handle it. But God, without the heat, it's like, wow. I guess I don't have any hand guards on this bike, so the wind just like hits me. I wonder why I don't have hand guards on this bike. Like some little bark busters or something. Ooh. Oh, I learned last night that Duke, the dude who runs this thing, is kind of an inventor. He's got all kinds of shit going on, man. Some cool projects, and one of them is well, maybe it's top secret. I don't know, but I guess I better not. I don't know if I have permission to. Well, he was talking about it in public, kinda. Anyway, he's working on some motorcycle stuff, accessories. Oh, there's a huge dam down there. Look at that. Can you see that through the trees? Damn. I didn't even mean to do that. Look at that. That's pretty big. Shit. I should fly the drone down there, but I'm done flying the drone near public works areas. Oh, that scared the shit out of me on the Appalachian power station. That's a big old dam. Jeez. That's pretty cool. I wish I could get a better look at it. Anyway, I guess the main lake is excuse me, on the other side of that dam. Whew. Warmth and food. What did I have today? Oh, I had breakfast. I had a good breakfast. I had a few scrambled eggs and some bacon, because I'm not a vegan anymore. And oh, there we can see it a little better. I don't know why I'm surprised that there's just a massive dam right there. And then I had a Slim Jim, and that's it. So I'll be psyched for dinner. Oh. I wonder if Johnny Powell, I don't know what he's doing. He's either hanging in the RV or hanging in one of the tents. I know he was gonna go get food at the outpost or somewhere. I could have gone with him, but I just didn't think I was gonna have time if I wanted to get back before dark. And I think I made the right choice on that. I'm doing better than I thought I was, but yesterday driving in, man, 5 o'clock and it was getting dark. And here's just another, if I know you don't need another instance of my stupidity to prove that I'm an idiot, but I'm driving last night, and the bike totally, you know, kind of blocks the headlights, which I'm sure is illegal. So I put some LED lights on the front hitch, on the moto tote, and you know, there's just some Harbor Freight LEDs. They're pretty good though. They're pretty strong, and so I flipped them on, and I was like, God, these things suck. Maybe they're tilted wrong or whatever, and I don't know. But and so I pulled over, and they weren't working, and I'm like, God damn it, what happened? And you know, I figured, I don't know, the wiring somewhere. The light was going on the switch, so, but whatever. So I just kept driving, and it's not so fun to drive with hardly any lights coming out the front of your vehicle. But this morning I checked it, and you know how an SAE plug, sometimes they have covers that you put on them? Well, I had undone the plug, or the cover, and I plugged the other SAE into the cover, thinking that was the does that even make sense? I'm an idiot is what is the takeaway. Jesus, so stupid. So they work fine, it's just that I'm dumb. God. So there you go. And it was just a little bit rough getting up there. I'll show you the driveway when we were driving back. It's fine on a bike, but it was not so great on the RV. Not so great at all. And I think I forgot to mention, Moto Camp Nerd, Ben from Moto Camp Nerd is here, and I did meet him finally in person. Very cool dude, and they're sponsoring this thing in some way. I'm not sure exactly how. I think they got the tents and like all kinds of stuff. And then I want to say it's Greensboro BMW also sponsored. I think they're providing the food. Super cool. And Moto Camp Nerd has a truck out here with gear for sale, and Green Chili has a tent out here too, and I think Duke knows them somehow. So thanks to the sponsors. Very cool. And yeah, if you're interested, check the link in the description, and you know, maybe plan on it for next year. Hopefully I can go next year. Maybe I'll ride with someone next year. Johnny Powell, come on, man. Oh. His tires. I mean, I think that DR has been sitting for I don't know how long. And it's amazing ripping that tire out, the tube out. It's just glued in there. Not sure how that happens, but it's not good. Not good. Here's that driveway. No big deal on a bike, or probably a whatever, but the RV, it wasn't, it's not made for this sort of thing. But thank God I got those airbags on. They're kicking ass. What's going on out here? There's quite a few people, dudes. I think there's more people today than yesterday. Looky here. There's Johnny Powell. I wish. It was nice.
You did the whole 100?
I skipped one horseshoe at the beginning because I was like, I didn't think I was going to make it before dark. But it was like maybe 10 miles. I was blasting. Johnny Powell's been shooting the shit with everybody, test riding Ibexes, and keeping the fort down, whatever. Grant's back. He's getting ready to load up his bike. Johnny Powell's bike is loaded. Little Ugly's gonna wait till the morning. And it's fucking freezing cold. What do you think it is? 36 again?
I don't know, because I'm rocking my heated vest.
Oh yeah, I need that.
Well, his wife is in a Jeep.
Yeah.
Following in a Jeep, so that's kind of interesting.
Alright, Sunday morning. It was cold last night, man. It's all icy. The bike's got ice all over it. And we are headed, gonna get some breakfast, say goodbye to everybody, and we're out of here. Really cool event, you guys. So, again, I'll put a link in the description and check it out. I think you would all enjoy it. If you're anywhere close. People came from pretty far away, and it was just a really nice event run by really cool people. And so check it out, Chilly Willy 2026 maybe. And yeah, it's really good. I just said goodbye to Duke, and gonna straighten up the RV and get on out of here. Say goodbye to Johnny Powell and head home. And really cool event. Really cool event. There's also some BMW thing that's going to be happening here maybe in the summer that you might want to check out. It's like a training day or something, and that sounds pretty cool too. I think Johnny Powell's going to go to that. And yeah, if any of you guys were here, let me know what you thought of it. It's really cool.
Hey, please like this video if you liked this video, and if you'd like to see more, hit that subscribe button and the alert bell. Also, if you're interested, there are links to gear lists and goofy t-shirts in the description. Thanks a ton for watching.